This is Rashi Gaur, Global Consultant, Astrology, Numerology, Vastu and Feng Shui, and I'm bringing to you your weekly predictions for the week of 27th of November. So let's see what we have in this week, but before that, for the tip of the week, the special tip that I bring to you every week. This particular week, 27th of November, is starting with a very auspicious energy, which means that practically for everybody this week is going to be great. And why? Because we are starting with Kartik Purnima, which is also called the Dev Deepawali. Dev Deepawali is starting on 26th of November in the afternoon, but because the Udaya Tithi is going to be on the 27th of November, generally that is considered to be the right day to celebrate this auspicious occasion. Now Dev Deepawali comes with fantastic energies, very auspicious energies, and you must utilize this day to pray to Lord Mahadev, to pray to Lord Vishnu, Goddess Lakshmi, and to pray to Goddess Parvati. When you do that, when you offer your prayers to them and you light diyas, it is all about offering diyas. So light 11 diyas or light 21 diyas or light 51 diyas, whatever is possible on that particular day, and give it, offer it to the gods, offer it to the Ganges river in your mind, offer it to the moon. You will actually see a lot of auspicious energy coming into your life for the entire year. So you must not forget this ritual on the 27th morning, and then you will see the most wonderful results. Now let's begin with your weekly predictions. Aries. Aries starts this week with full moon in your second house. Like I said in the beginning of the video, everybody is starting this beautiful week with Dev Deepawali. So it is definitely going to be an auspicious time. Full moon exalted in your second house means that this is a great time for accumulation of wealth. It is a great time to have wonderful moments with the family. It is a great time to be creative. It is a great time to be processing the information that you want to process and give it out to the world in a very beautiful manner. The other beautiful thing that is happening with you is that Venus is finally moving into its own house in the 7th house on the 30th of November. The moment that happens, Venus and Jupiter will be aspecting each other in the 1st house and 7th house, creating so many wonderful opportunities for you, literally like a Raj Yoga. And this Raj Yoga is going to bring you many opportunities to make money, to get wealth, to get gains into your life, and even to spend some wonderful moments with your spouse. All of those moments that you've been feeling in the past where you and your spouse have perhaps not been getting along so much, you will see that these aspects are going to go away as Venus enters on the 30th. Overall, it's a fantastic week for you to be investing. If you're looking at the stock market, if you want to invest in properties, if you want to invest in whatever areas financially, do that, but do that after the 30th of November. It is definitely going to bring you very good results. In terms of your health, the only thing is that you have to be watchful of your digestion. You have to be watchful about the lower part of your body, because there could be slight health issues that could crop up related to these body parts. Other than that, as long as you're watching your diet, you're not eating too much, refrain from eating too many sweets, it's all going to be great. For the next sign, Taurus. This week, like I said earlier, is going to be absolutely wonderful for most of us, in fact for all of us, because we start this week with the very auspicious energy of Dev Deepawali. For Taurus ascendants, especially if you're in the IT industry, this is going to be a wonderful week for you work-wise. If you're associated with overseas, if you're associated with multinationals, if you're working abroad, again this week is going to bring you wonderful energies. If you're looking for new work opportunities, you may get them. You're looking for new partnerships, you may get them. In fact, this week can bring you name, recognition, it can bring you respect in your work. So utilize this week to focus on your work. The students who are wanting to travel abroad, who are wanting to get admissions overseas, people who are trying to apply for their visas, all of this is perhaps going to come true, or the process of applications is going to come through. So this is a good week to initiate anything to do with foreign travels or foreign settlement. In terms of your spouse, there could be a few volatile moments, so it's best to not get into arguments with your spouse. And the other thing is that there could be temptations, there could be an extramarital affair that could come into your life. I would say steer clear of any such secretive love affair that may come into your life. Stay more focused on your work, because this is a week that can bring you great results at work. In terms of your health, be a little watchful. You may feel that you are spending some money on your medical bills. And if you feel that too much money is going out on medical bills, perhaps do this little remedy of buying medicines for somebody else, helping someone out who cannot afford medicines. And this is going to somewhere help you navigate yourself through this week. Moving to the next sign, Gemini. This is a beautiful week for practically each one of us. This week starts with Deepawali, which means a lot of auspicious energies coming to all of us. So what do you have this week for you? Well, I would say it's a luxurious week. It's a wonderful week which is actually going to bring you a new love affair. It is a week that can actually bring you a marriage proposal. If you're already married, it can bring you a lot of happiness in your marriage. There are going to be a lot of opportunities coming your way to invest. If you're in your career, you can do well this week. So this week basically is bringing to you every kind of wonderful opportunity to you. If you've been involved in a legal case, then perhaps you're going to win that case this week. You'd be basically victorious over any kind of competition that is there. If you're in a competitive exam, you could actually beat the competition easy. All in all, I would say that it's a wonderful week for you, where your creative energy is at an all-time high. Your self-expression is wonderful, and if you're actually in the field of communication, in the field where you have to express yourself, you can bring a lot of creative ideas to the table. What I would say is that you utilize this intellect, this sharp intellect that is there with you this particular week, to bring very, very good ideas to the forefront, and to focus on those ideas and create something wonderful from it, rather than using this beautiful intellect and idea aspect that you have this particular week into silly arguments. So refrain from any kind of arguments, refrain from any kind of volatile or argumentative energy, because this is a week to focus on some very wonderful creative ideas and spending some wonderful luxurious time with your family and friends. Enjoy this week. For Cancer zodiac sign, this particular week for you could start with a bit of an emotional stress. The first 2 days, be a little careful and do not let emotional stress or mental tension take over. Like I said, we all are starting this week with Deepawali. The first day, the auspicious energies are beautiful to really elevate yourself to all the positivity that you want in your life. So pray to God and light some diyas so that this fills your mind with more positivity. Barring the first 2 days, the rest of the week looks very positive and very, very happy for you. In fact, your house is going to be a lovely, happy, beautiful place that you're going to enjoy this entire week. The first 3 days of December, which is 1st, 2nd and 3rd, you could actually find a big reason for celebration. If you're looking for a new job opportunity, perhaps this is the week for it, and for some of you, even a promotion is indicated. Be a little careful if you're in a romantic relationship, because there could be a bit of a volatile temperament in terms of your romance or romantic relationship. But if you're wanting to buy a house, if you're wanting to buy a vehicle, if you're wanting to buy something luxurious for your house or for yourself, then this is the perfect week to do so. What do we have for Leo this week? Leos can expect some wonderful changes coming to them, and for the better. Like I said, for everybody, this week is starting with Deepawali, and it is a perfectly auspicious time for you to maneuver your week. Now for Leos, the first half of the week can actually bring you some very, very big ideas at work. And these ideas can be extremely fruitful to you. You will be focused and you will be brimming with energy. In fact, there are so many Raj Yogas that are being created in your horoscope right now. Mars and Sun sitting in the 4th house together are going to be bringing you a lot of emotional happiness and a lot of material wealth as well. In fact, Venus enters on the 30th into your 3rd house, where it is being aspected by Jupiter. If you are in the creative field, art, drama, dance, acting, or even expressing yourself creatively in any way, this is the week that you can actually create some wonderful, impactful changes in the world, and things will definitely be in your favor. So whether it is connectivity with people, whether it is your self-expression, whether it is good luck coming to you, whether it is gains in terms of your career, professional success, actually everything is going to come to you. And to add that cherry on the cake, you're going to be going through very beautiful and harmonious relationship even with your lover. So I would say really enjoy this week, balance it out, focus on your work, and also focus a bit on fun, because there's going to be a lot of socializing. In fact, one more thing, if there's something that is to do with the government, if there is some sort of situation that is being created where you want some profits from the government, or any work that is related to government or to the public, then this is the week where it can turn into a positive outcome for you. Virgo, finally a week that can start bringing you good results. Whatever obstacles that you've been feeling till now are going to fade away, and you're going to come into your power. Your own ruling Lord Mercury moves into the 4th house, and 4th house is a house of happiness. It is Sukh ka bhav. So sitting here, Mercury is going to be looking at your 10th house of profession, where an exalted moon will also be sitting. Overall, this is going to be a wonderful time, because you are going to be expecting and finding a lot of new opportunities coming to you. In fact, whatever big ideas and whatever focus that you have at work, they're going to bear fruits, they're going to bring you good results. Most importantly, people are going to appreciate your work. You're going to be getting a lot of recognition and appreciation for the work that you're doing, and this appreciation and recognition is also going all the way to the bank, with a lot of money starting to flow in. The stagnation, the blockages, the roadblocks, they're all going to fade away this particular week. So it's a fantastic time. In fact, Venus also moves into its own sign on the 30th, which is again going to bring you very, very harmonious energy. You will actually find your house to be a very happy place. You will be giving a lot of love to your family. The words spoken by you will be heard with a serious intent by others, and they will really like listening to the advice that you're giving or the words that you're speaking. Overall, it is a very, very good time. However, because there is a strong possibility of you traveling abroad for work or for short travels, just be careful as you're traveling abroad. Be careful of your belongings and be careful of your health. This is the only thing that you have to be watchful of. Keep working. Students are also going to see a lot of gains, and if there are students who are into research, if you are into research of any kind, if you're into secret services, if you're an astrologer, if you're into healthcare, you can actually expect wonderful results this particular week. Libra. Libra, the sign that is ruled by Venus. Finally, all of these months that have been going by, Venus was in debilitation. Venus is not in the best of its position in the last few months. Finally, Venus is moving into its own sign, which is Libra, and it is moving into its own sign on the 30th and into your 1st house. The moment that happens on the 30th, you will start to see a remarkable change in your life. Suddenly, you will see beautiful opportunities coming to you. You will also see that the relationship between you and your spouse, which perhaps was suffering, is going to become absolutely beautiful. Venus sitting in the 1st house and Jupiter sitting in the 7th house is going to create a beautiful Raj Yoga for you. Now, what are the things that you can expect? You will see your aura shining bright. You will see people coming into your aura, and this is something that you've been missing of late. You will see that your spouse and you, and the energy between the two of you, is so beautifully harmonious. And those of you who are looking for a suitor, perhaps you will get a suitor very, very soon, and you may attract a marriage proposal into your life. In terms of relationship of the heart, it is going to be a wonderful time. As you approach towards the 30th, you will see that there are so many opportunities opening up for you from all sides, all corners, and you will see money coming through multiple sources for you. And it is absolutely fantastic. However, the only thing that you have to be wary of is the first 3 days, because these first 3 days could cause indigestion, cause problems with your stomach, or it could cause problems with the lower part of your body. Whatever it is, if medical help is required, if medicines are required, have it, because very soon you're going to enter into your own power. The only thing that I will say is that when things start turning into your favor and when you start attracting all of that attention once again, sometimes you become too high-headed. You have to understand that you have to be watchful about your words, about the things that you say, because sometimes your words can be a double-edged sword. So don't let that happen this week. Be watchful of your health in the first 3 days, and for the rest of the week and for the coming month, you can actually enjoy a very, very wonderful energy. Scorpio, for you, the first half of the week, you would see that perhaps your spouse is going through some sort of emotional instability, some sort of highs and lows. By the time you reach midweek, your own energy will start to dip. But as you approach the end of the week, you will see that your energy is back to being absolutely positive. See, you have actually a lot of energy within you right now, because Mars, your own ruling lord, and Sun, they're both sitting in your first house. This kind of extra energy that you have can be turned into something very positive, very constructive, or it can turn to aggression. So in order to move that energy from becoming an aggressive energy to becoming an energy which becomes very positive and brimming with a lot of action, start exercising. Go to the gym, work out. It is going to be fabulous for you. Go for a run, go for a walk, any form of exercise that can help you ease that chaotic energy in your mind. If you can control your energy, trust you me, you'd be surprised with the kind of opportunities that can open up for you. In fact, if any one of you is actually associated with anything overseas or foreign land, you're working overseas, or you're associated with a multinational, or you're into export import, for instance, you can see new opportunities opening up for you. You can actually see new sources of income coming to you in a big way. Except that you have to basically stop the overthinking mind, and you have to not allow yourself to be completely consumed by work. I know work is your utmost focus right now, but then all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So try and bring that balance into your life. The work-life balance has to be there. Go out, take a little break, meet your friends, and don't be completely obsessive about your work. As far as your relationship with your spouse is concerned, if they are feeling low or if your energy is dipping, try and entertain each other with some music, some good food, a little bit of dancing, because changing that energy, even by creating some sort of a positive vibe around you, can actually lift your spirits, because this is a week which is a week that is going to be bringing auspicious energies to practically everybody. We are starting this week with Deepawali, and this particular week is actually opening so many opportunities for so many people as Venus goes from its debilitation to its own sign. Mars and Sun are creating a Raj Yoga of sorts. Venus and Jupiter are aspecting each other. So I would really suggest that any form of negativity, a few dips, a few highs should be completely ignored, and this week should be used very constructively and happily by everybody. For Sagittarius, like I said, this week is practically auspicious for most of us, in fact all of us, as this week starts with Deepawali and very auspicious energies. You being ruled by Jupiter, Dev Guru, you anyway have that special blessing upon yourself this whole week. In fact, on the 27th itself, Mercury moves into your first house, and Mercury is the planet of communication. And here Mercury is going to give you beautiful results in terms of great self-expression, in terms of connecting you to people, in terms of your communication skills and you being able to influence others with the things that you say or impress others with the things you say. It can also bring you the luck of marriage. It can bring the support of spouse to you. It can bring you some happy occasions at home. Overall, it is going to be brimming with a lot of wonderful energies for you. Other than that, Venus again moves into its own sign, moves away from debilitation, which is again going to bring you some wonderful energies. Your own ruling lord Jupiter is sitting strongly, bringing you various kinds of luck, to your favor. The only thing that you have to be wary of is that Sun is currently into your 12th house, which means that if there is any aspect of your life which is related to government, you could perhaps see a few delays in that area. The other thing that you have to be careful of is your father's health. Your father's health could suffer, or your father may incur certain kind of losses. That is one area that you have to be a little watchful for, but otherwise this is a perfect week, in fact, for you to even be opening doors to your new lover into your life. If you're already in a relationship, it could actually turn into a proposal for you. So overall, it is a great week in terms of forming new relationships, in terms of socializing, in terms of meeting people who are going to be coming to you with monetary favors. All in all, it's a good week. So enjoy this week and don't let the energies pass without doing anything that is constructive. Remember, your power this week is in your self-expression, your big ideas. You're truly equipped to think big, and whatever ideas come to your mind, trust those ideas because they are coming through this entire energy of great wisdom that is being created because of the planetary alignments. Now for Capricorn. Well, we start this week with Deepawali on the 27th, and like I said, it is going to be bringing a lot of auspicious energies to all the signs. But for you, Capricorn, how do I describe this week for you? It means gains, gains and gains. Saturn goes direct in your second house, which means more wealth and asset accumulation. Jupiter is in your fourth house, which means a lot of happiness related to the energies of the house. Jupiter is aspecting your 10th house of profession, where Venus will enter on the 30th of November. And this means that there is going to be a lot of abundance, a lot of magnitude in terms of your work. You will be very popular at work. You will have this aura that you will be able to attract people to yourself at work. You will be recognized at work. Jupiter is perhaps even going to open opportunities for you if you want to invest in properties. Saturn is going to open these opportunities for you, whether it's the stock market, whether it's investing in property, whether it's investing in something for the house, a luxurious item, even buying a beautiful car or a new vehicle that you want to buy for yourself. This week is going to start its energies by bringing all of these opportunities into your life. It is going to be brimming with everything that is fabulous. Moon is going to be in your 7th house, and Moon sitting here in the 7th house again in its own sign is going to bring you a lot of money making opportunities, finances, business growth, partnerships, can be favorable to you. Overall, it's a good week, except that your spouse could perhaps go through a bit of an emotional, high-strung or low, mood swing kind of an environment. Other than that, overall, it is going to be a fabulous week for you. So watch out, look out for those gains and go and invest wherever it is that you want to invest. Aquarius. Well, all I can say is that you have been feeling a lot of stagnation in your life, a lot of moments that have not turned into your favor. But things are going to change from this week onwards. See, in any case, we are starting this week with Deepawali, which is a very, very auspicious way to start the week. And for you, after Saturn has gone direct in your second house, the most blessed energy that is coming to you is that Venus, one of your most benefic planets, is finally moving out of its debilitation and finally moving out of the 8th house. It is moving into the 9th house, which is a house of fame, which is a house of your good luck. Suddenly you will see post 30th that there are opportunities opening up for you. There could be even opportunities opening up from overseas. So all of that effort that you've been putting in until now and you're not really seeing the results, this is a time when you will start gaining speed. So do not give up now. Do not give up on your dreams now, because this is a time when you will actually start moving forward towards bigger, better opportunities. The students who have been putting in a lot of hard work will also see some good results coming to them. This week starts with a lot of feel-good factor in the home front, so you will be enjoying a lovely home environment as well. Your father can also do very, very well during this week. And most importantly, if you're in love, then you can actually enjoy some beautiful romantic moments with your partner. Pisces. Like I said, that for most of us, this week is starting with very, very auspicious energies, because we start this week with Deepawali. And for you, you have special blessings of Guru or Jupiter upon you. So hopefully this week will also bring a lot of wonderful energies to you. See, for you, Shani, Saturn is in your 12th house, which is creating sort of situations which can bring delays, which can bring some sort of negativity into your life. But your saving grace is your own Lord Jupiter, your own zodiac sign Lord Jupiter, which is sitting very strongly in the 2nd house. Sitting there, it is going to bring you literally windfalls if you must. It can bring you sudden gains. It can bring you sudden opportunities to create more wealth, or to bring more wealth making opportunities into your life. In fact, this is a week when you're going to be agile. This is a week when you're going to be brimming with new ideas. This is a week when you're going to be sharp on your intellect, very, very sharp on your intellect. You will be able to utilize some big, wonderful, creative ideas when it comes to your work life. So focus on this agility that you have. And one of the nicest things this week is that luck is by your side. And most importantly, your father can be your biggest strength. So if you feel that there is something that you lack, there is a sense of direction that you lack, there is a certain decision that you're not quite sure of how to go about, turn to your father. If not your father, then turn to your mentor, turn to your guide, turn to your teacher. Anybody who's a guiding force in your life will be able to give you fantastic remedies or advice that you'd be able to move forward in a much, much better manner. Overall, it's a good week. And despite the challenges of Shani, you stay focused, you stay true to your purpose, and you will be able to move forward, because end of the day, you have the blessings of Jupiter with you. Wish you all a very, very happy Dev Deepawali, and may this year and next year be absolutely wonderful for you. Hope you enjoyed watching this, and continue to watch us every week as we keep bringing to you your analysis, insights, and your special tips every week. Until then, Namaskar.